Picture this. Queen's Park Oval on a sunny weekend day. The activity, Test cricket. Bet your life, David Rudder in the crowd.
Well, as long as I'm in the country, yeah.
Yes, cricket is dear to you.
Oh yes, sport on the whole, but cricket is the strongest unifying force in the Caribbean. So I try to identify with all the forces that try to keep us together as a people, you know.
I was listening to a rally around the West Indies just yesterday. And while listening to the calypso, I felt a little sadness for you, as a matter of fact. I say, you know, if David sits down and listens to that calypso today, you know, would he feel, oh boy, the guys have let me down?
No, actually the song was written 8 or 9 years ago because of the same thing that's happening now. There seemed to be, during the Richards era, the Vivian Richards era, there was a slippage, you know, that people have had this feeling that the team was sort of like going to crash and so on. The same feeling, the same sentiment that they're sharing now.
So you say now more than ever we need to rally around the West
Indies. So that's why I wrote the song in the first place. So it's a song forever, really, forever.
The uniting forces in the Caribbean that bring us together as a people, cricket. We have no choice but to support, to rally around them.
Well, we have a choice, but I mean, if you're a true Caribbean man, you would really rally around.
Were you happy to see Ian Bishop back in the team?
Oh yes, I think that augurs well for him. His confidence is back up, and he's doing pretty well so far in England.
Are you concerned about the kind of opening positions we have, the instability at the opening?
Yes, I feel that the youngsters are going to come along. You know, one or two of them are going to survive, and some of them are doing pretty well in England
right now. Yes.
I've been keeping tabs, you know, while I'm here.
The Desmond Haynes issue. As far as the selection for England is concerned, were you a bit disappointed that he was left out? I
wasn't disappointed because I felt that was going to be the case. I felt that the selectors were going to leave him out, and you know, the sad part about cricket and with the players and the selectors, too many players leave the scene, the international scene, on a sour note. You know,
Gordon Greenidge, Jeffrey Dujon, Malcolm Marshall.
There's always some sort of friction between them and the board and so on. You know, I would like to see a more amicable settlement. You know, or people leaving on a happy note. You know.
But don't you think this is going to be the most difficult of the periods because of the fact that the West Indian man, woman is so paranoid with winning over the years. Now that we have lost against the Australians and lost so terribly, do you think now that it's going to be very difficult to accept the loss on the part of the West Indian and more difficult for the confidence of the guys on the team right now, even though you say we must rally around the West Indies?
Well, it depends on what they have inside of them, because yes, to be the world champions for over 15 years, it's an amazing achievement. There's no other sport in the world I know of where a team, you know, has maintained that kind of record. I mean, people talk in terms of like American football, they talk about the Dallas and so on, but they have, you know, won once or twice, and then, you know, the 49ers take over and so on. But to have a team controlling a game for over 15 years is amazing. So now that they have lost, after all these years, when the whole society has grown up with knowing that they're going to win anyway, you know, we had a feeling that if we were bowled out for 90 runs, the other side was going to make 80. And now that confidence is no more, because some of the players are not as talented as the older group. And I think one of the reasons for it is the fact that because of again influence from North America and so on, people are into a lot of youngsters are into basketball and different. They are exposed to so many different things, and therefore there's not a great wealth of young people coming up in the cricket, and the whole system of cricket in the Caribbean has to be addressed, because we don't have a cricket academy, and you know, we take things for granted. We're winning, so it doesn't matter. And now we realize what we've left out. You know,
something that Clive Lord was clamoring for a long time ago.
Yeah.
So the other side of the coin is that some people are saying that maybe it's good that we lost that series so that the administrators can wake up to the fact that we cannot take these winnings for granted.
Yeah.
The administration of cricket in the West Indies is poor, and we need to do something about it.
That's right, yeah.
Case in point, the whole situation with the Cricketing Academy, long overdue. Well, what we're going to do right now is to rally around the West Indies with David Rudder. We can do that, right?
All right.
All right. This is David performing in Brooklyn.
Everybody, here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them bad boys gonna bring you to your knees. Here come the West. Everybody sing. Here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them rude boys gonna get you by degrees. Here come the West Indies. Well, the king done had a dream. It was a mighty scheme. They devised a game by which they could always rule. They could always rule. So when they finished with the felonies, right through the colonies, where this game called cricket was the ace in the hand, but today they're back in the school. Everybody sing, here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them rude boys gonna get you by degrees. Here come the West Indies. Everybody sing, here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them bad boys gonna bring you to your knees. Here come the West Indies. And when you're facing the generals, nearly every ball is a funeral. And when we bat the brother, go and put your men on the boundary line. And if you give we a liquor, that is merely a hiccup. Look, you win the little battle, you lose the war. You see same result every time. Heaven knows, here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them rude boys gonna get you by degrees. Here come the West Indies. I tell you now, here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them bad boys gonna bring you to your knees. Here come the West Indies. Special request to the Trinity Posse. And what about the Grenada Posse? The Visson and Quilla Posse. And what about the Guyana Posse? And what about the Bajan Posse? And what about the Antigua Posse? And what about the Jamaica Posse? Ease it down, ease it down, ease it down. Ease it down. Give me some light in the house. We all know what happened to the cricket recently, yeah? We got a world record. I was there. I was there when Curtly Ambrose bowled down the whole of England for 46 runs too. So Caribbean people, if there's one thing we have going for us is the cricket team, and everybody know that. All the divisions, the cricket team bring everything together, and the music. The two great forces in Caribbean history today, sport and culture. So we're going to blend them together now. Let me see all the Jamaicans. All the Bajans. Wait, you know what I'm going to do? All the West Indians, come. All the West Indians. Good. Good. Now, to Americans, cricket to us is like baseball to you. The only difference is, baseball is like checkers. Cricket is definitely chess. That's the only difference. So I want everybody to sing with me right now. Come on. Here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them bad boys gonna bring you to your knees. Here come the West Indies. Everybody say what?
Here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies.
Take down the music. I want to hear the people sing. I want to hear the people sing. You ready to sing with me? All right. Now we're going to start a little hoot nanny first, you know, so I want everybody to get a group together. Come on. Here we go. Here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them bad boys gonna bring you to your knees. Here come the West Indies. Everybody sing. Them rude boys gonna get you by degrees. Here come the... Well, you could bring Sri Lanka, New Zealand or India. You could smoke a little herb, be absurd. We'll even lend you a beach. You could bring South Africa, or talk big like Australia. Man, his legs like fire and you're bound to surrender. Practice while you preach. Everybody sing. Here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them bad boys gonna get you by degrees. Here come the West Indies. One more time. Here come the West Indies. Here come the West Indies. Them rude boys gonna bring you to your knees. Here comes the West Indies. Forever.
But I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be doing an outro on myself on television. But that was me, moi, David Rudder, doing Here Comes the West Indies on CultureShare. And we'll be right back.
Just another day in paradise, children. I tell you, look how this town nice. Just another day in paradise. Oh, look how this town nice. Take your punch and then roll. That's the only way you get some control, children. Take your punch and fire back and then roll. That's the